You know what? If we're moving, we might as well just stay with United and do the Burnley preview while we're here.
Yeah, 100%. I agree with you. So Manchester United do play Burnley at Old Trafford, Old Trafford, Cold Trafford.
I'm going to pick you guys.
Don't pick us. Don't do that.
Don't do that.
Yeah, I'm going to have to change that.
Yeah, I
3 o'clock kickoff.
No, you can't.
Now,
So you're going to the game.
That's got 1-1.
What do you think the atmosphere is going to be like inside Cold Trafford, Mold Trafford on Saturday, 3 o'clock?
Will do.
Mold.
Yeah.
0 rating as well.
I feel like this. Do you know what? Actually, this is what I'm saying about us fans. We get brandished this and that. We are very loyal, and like they will be all right. Like they're not gonna like when the team walk out for the first. They're not gonna go boo and throw flipping white tissues and throw stuff at them. They're not gonna do that. So yeah, the match going support will be what it is. We need to win the game. Because that's the other thing that, again, I'm not calm enough to talk about. Like, you need to just get back to winning instant. Like, football's a mad thing, innit? If they could have a turnaround of all turnaround and start winning games, things start to change, which obviously isn't going to happen. Yeah. But yeah, exactly. So I'll be there expecting to see some more crap. Yeah. To be honest.
What if they do win like 3 or 4?
Doesn't matter.
Doesn't change anything.
It doesn't change. It doesn't mean anything.
They're still out the cup.
You might look at it like
August.
Grimsby was your nadir in life sometimes.
Yeah, like is it the lowest
bottom,
you can like? Yeah, but I thought that bare times.
You thought that when we.
I thought rock bottom pits of hell was going to Bilbao and picking up confetti from Tottenham.
Now this is rock bottom.
Or just us beating you.
Bro, but every time that.
That.
Every time I think we can't go any lower, bro. I've learnt my lesson, bro. This can get worse.
You know what done
so you know
it for
what
me,
could
though?
be worse?
It can.
Lose to Burnley.
You know what done it for
Can't
me?
get any worse than this.
Relegation would be lovely.
It can.
No, but you know what? You know what did it for me,
So
Flex? Is the performance was
wouldn't
terrible.
happen.
Actually can't.
The result was bad. But what done it for me was the manager's comments afterwards when he spoke about.
He's finished.
When you get a manager talk like that, he's basically admitting that he's lost
Have we
the dressing.
missed out on a potential relegation?
Yeah.
Like, I feel robbed. I feel like we could have had
And
that.
them as well.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but-
Finished lower than us.
But
Without Bruno, you
Yeah,
would
but
have got
the
relegated.
the funny thing is about
I've
them,
got
which
that.
I always knew, is they got
It's
a
so
better
nice.
group of players than you do. Like in terms of
Yeah.
the future, promising young talent.
Yep.
Just needed a little bit of molding, guiding.
Tweaking.
You lot, it's different. But you signed some big attackers, so it should be.
But we
fine.
have actually got some good. But that's another thing that, again, I can't talk about it measured because that's what's really annoying me now. There can be no rhyme or reason. Because in football, even in the pits of hell, football continues, innit? Like, something's going to happen. You're going to win another football match. You're not always going to be like this. But to actually talk about it properly, to be like, you have got Cunha and Bruno Sesko. You get them playing, like you get a bit of organ. You know, you go on a bit of a run. I can't talk about that. I can't talk about that. I can't talk about like, well, you know, you never know. You beat Burnley like you meant to. Tell you what, mate, if you come out of the what if you do beat Chelsea? You know, I can't talk like that.
I can't stand going.
Because if we do, because if we do,
This is what I'm talking about.
and I'm not even here
And
for
then the
that
Chelsea
game.
fans will
When
be
is
like,
that?
you're
Nah,
too
when is it?
confident. You need to calm down. We ain't got a good record there. You see
Game
why
of
I
Thrones,
always
right?
go
On a
there
City, then,
with
man.
animosity in my heart.
if
Because we
we-
have to beat this
if
scrubby
Man
team.
United-
I'm
Hold on.
sick of this
I
shit.
think you're just getting way ahead of
I
yourself.
can't draw with them.
We're talking about them probably not even beating Burnley this weekend.
Oh,
So should we
Guys.
release the game? You
I'll
should
give
have
you,
to beat you.
Guys.
Yes, you do.
Manchester
God.
United, you must. Manchester United have lost 8 of the last 13 Premier League home matches. Since the start of this run, December 7th last year.
Sorry, say that again. They've
Yeah, I know,
lost
I'll read it
what?
again. Manchester United have lost 8 of the last 13 Premier League home
We
matches.
still ain't won back-to-back games.
I
bro.
know. I couldn't believe that.
No ever-present team.
We haven't won 2 games. My man's trying to
No, but
ask for
it's
5
not-
to
I'm-
cut his
The
fucking
fact's
cut his
not,
hair.
the fact's not finished yet.
And you go, bro, and he's done all comps.
Brody-
We're out of the car, bro. You can't. The man couldn't. Shout out United Strand, bro. He couldn't even start the run against Grimsby. He can't start the run.
His
He
hair
wants
will be-
5, bro.
Yeah.
He couldn't start on. He couldn't do game 1 against Grimsby.
It's VO5. Look at his hair. Honestly, this
Bro.
is just ridiculous
At least we'll
behaviour.
get some like, shampoo sponsors
Let me
coming
see.
through.
He needs to just.
But basically, no other team has
Sells
a
me.
worse run than that on home soil than Spurs.
Oh, of course, obviously
Lost
going
8.
into the chat. But like, this is the thing: when you're like, I accept that my team have always been shit, and I'm loving the first 2 games I've seen. But when the bar is always your comparison to Spurs, how shit do you have to be?
We're
How
worse.
shit
No, it's
are
not,
you?
bro. It's worse.
They're
It's
worse,
worse. It's worse.
I know.
Like, there's no.
when that's the bar,
There's no.
you're
What we're
below
doing,
the
there's no
bar.
comparison to anyone.
You've actually got a really good manager now.
Yeah, I'm cooking. I'm blessed. I'm
Okay,
good.
so, guys-
I've been through the trenches. I've been through hell.
Yeah,
You've left him.
even come talk to
Yeah,
you.
I'm glowing, and do you know who
They're going to be a
left?
problem.
Mud siblings.
Like, all
Like,
you
it's
lot can
done.
laugh. That's fine. Do the thing. I mean, these men are going to come infiltrate your thing. And you're not going to be mad.
Who?
These lot.
Nah. It's calm.
What team?
Hey, I'm
My
back.
Maybe not you.
No, not mine.
Not you. You.
Can I get a
You.
score
Sign
prediction?
Eze or Gibbs White. Relax.
Can I
Don't
get
need him,
a
mate.
score prediction
Don't
for
need him.
Manchester
Oh, boy.
United
Don't need him.
versus
Back post
Burnley?
Brennan.
Please,
Don't
I'd
need
like
him.
a score prediction from all of you because
Vicario in the 10.
listen, I'm gonna have to change my final one standing. I had United,
I
so I
think
thought
that's
they'll
so
breeze
well.
through Grimsby. Sesko gets a couple, right? They get a bit of buzz about them again. They start build. No, obviously that's never going to happen. So I'm not trusting them. I'm not trusting them. So can I get a score prediction, Mister Sir?
1-0 Burnley, Hannibal, Medjugorje goal. Used to play against Man United.
You don't mean that.
That's what I think is going to happen.
Okay, all right, fine. 1-0.
I'll go 2-1 Burnley on this one.
is tough,
I'm going Cullen to score another goal after he did last week. And I just think if that happens, international break straight after it,
You'll
we
go
all
1-0
know what's
down.
going to happen.
You'll
don't we?
definitely go 1-0 down.
I'm
Very low.
going to buck the trend. I'm going for a United win. I think you will see some form of what they call a backlash, but it's not a backlash. They will, even at their low point, they're still a better team than Burnley. And I think
a
they're
better team than Grimsby, mate.
Yeah, but you are. But the players, just like the manager says, they're not playing for him.
Well,
But
then
they will,
are they gonna play
because
for him?
they no. But you know what it is,
Because
right?
of-
With
because it's in front
players,
of our fans.
you know what it is with players. They'll be so worried about the backlash they'll get from the fans.
They ain't worried about
They'll actually put in a shift against Burnley, beat them. But like Flex has said, the damage is already done. The manager's position is untenable. If he is the man he says he is, then he should walk during the international break. But he won't do because they never do.
And he'll just forgive himself for 20 mil. That's probably
Fans-
Well, that's what I'm saying. He won't do that,
did
but
say
that's
no
what he
second.
should do.
Fan backlash. They finished 15th. The only time it could get worse is if they actually got relegated at Old Trafford on the last day of the season. That's the fan
That would be beautiful,
backlash.
man.
Apart from that, there's nothing more that hasn't already been done. This is a team that finished 15th. They were 17th at times. Like, this is nothing right now. Where are you in the table? You got a point.
16.
I think
You've
they're
picked up.
16th.
Basically, they haven't moved. They haven't moved.
Oh,
since
you
last
saying?
week.
You're still in the same place?
We're saying, but we're
Goddamn.
overreacting.
Goddamn, I thought I was about to make a
moved.
point.
We're in the same point as last year, but it's
Yeah.
You just
two
got a
games.
point. I ain't making a point. You just got a point. Damn.
And it was an own goal. The goal they scored.
You actually
You
are
ain't
in
even
the
scored in the
same
Prem.
They didn't even
position.
scored in
You
the
ain't even
Prem.
scored us
No.
yourself.
16th.
We scored one own goal, essentially, Binder,
You lot are cooked.
and Maniz scored for us. He tried to give us a goal, to give us 3 points, and it still didn't work.
No, it's crazy.
Score prediction, Matisse?
In saying that, I'm going to go with Manchester United win 1-0 against Burnley.
Clean sheet.
Do you think after this game, even if Manchester United do win, Flex, are they just going to sack him in the next however many days over the international break? Is that what's going to happen? Even if you
I'll
beat
be real
Burnley
with
Do you think he's-
4-0.
yeah, does he
I'll be
survive?
real with GT. I actually, that bit, I don't know. I actually don't know because half of me thinks like he is in there saying, listen, I'm just letting you know, I'm planning to walk away. There'll be 2 weeks international breaks. I'm giving you the heads up from now, regardless of what happens against Burnley, so you guys can go looking. Half of me thinks that, and like Ineos are just, they're quite volatile like that, and it's like we can't write off another season, can't make the same mistakes again. But then the other half of me is like, oh, we can't abort the mission yet. You know, it is on all-time low.
The
but
mission,
we
the mission
start-
hasn't started.
That's what, no,
the
that's
mission
what I'm
hasn't
saying.
started.
That's what I'm saying. But I'm just seeing how I think they might think, which I don't agree with, is that they think, oh, if we go in, if we can get a big result against City, all of a sudden it's got. Then you beat Chelsea, you can try and kick. It's just delaying
Doing
the
what they did with
inevitable.
Ten Hag, yeah.
Exactly.
It's not a ball.
It's interesting because we did a show
nothing to
yesterday
abort.
on DL Sports. Myself, Dylan, and who else was there? Qualms, and we was talking
Big up
about
Qualms, man.
the sack race, and we were saying who's going to go first: Amorim,
Potter.
Russell Martin, Potter, or Nuno. And a few of the guys were saying it should be Amorim if he loses to Burnley. So still very much on, man.
And by the way, Rangers and Celtic, they do every year.
Yeah.
They go into these Champions League qualifiers and they lose to teams convincingly no one's ever heard of. All due
Nah,
respect.
big up Kazakhstan, man.